Okay, please welcome to the stage Marty and Hugo.
And retro with an underscore, ooh yeah, I love it.
In the August of 2024, a bunch of Doom speedrunners all gathered to Irvine, Texas to...
Crowd, are you ready for some Doom Eternal speedrun?
No. We were at a different stage.
Oh my god, look at it. It is beautiful.
Right here, next to the Cat Cafe and the Red Bull booth. Oh, best spot in the whole con, unequivocally. But for anyone in attendance, we showcase runs of every Doom game. Except for Doom 3, because no Doom 3 runners could make it. Or at least that's the story I'll tell you. Believe it or not, this was organized by, of course, the most popular Doom speedrun content creator. Me. How? I just asked to do something like this. They really let anyone do anything nowadays. So, we set up in a room outside the gamer stations and the main stage and put on the best show we could. Thanks to id Software and Bethesda, and a special thanks to Tokyo Punch-Out, who made this event even remotely possible. So, without further ado, let's just get into everything interesting that happens during our 3-day showcase. Enjoy.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Safety. So E1M4 has a big skip right here. So using that SR50 movement I was talking about earlier, the developers kind of found it after it was released, but if you make this ledge jump right here, you can actually skip needing to get the blue key and do the mace. I can just go straight to the yellow key. First try, and that's great. All right, big trick right here. So this shotgunner is going to help us out. Normally you'd be locked in this room for 30 seconds, but if you just let the door just kind of bonk on his head, it politely goes back up, and it's like, okay, I'll let you out. So we stay out of there for 30 seconds. So it's very nice. So we're actually going to try and get this one SR50 jump if we can skip right here. Very nice. Jump right to the end. And we actually need to end the level below 10 health in order to trigger the exit. So Dime had, speaking of very fast movement, we have a really cool trick called a Void Glide in this level. So Dime's going to set up right here in this corner. He's going to do momentum preservation by turning run off. He got that really quick. And he's going to use this rocket boost to just push him right ahead of bounds. Now, there actually is a second part to this. He needs to touch the seam of the exit switch and the boundary, so I'm going to give him some quiet just so he can have the sound cue. Yeah, if you're too far to the left, you'll hear nothing, and if you're too far to the right, you'll hear the sound. Very nice. That was still a pretty fast exit. We end up going from one trick straight into another trick. So this has our first instance of rocket jump. So there's no actual jumping because we don't have a Z-axis. But we can have a rocket explosion push us really, really fast using this invulnerability. So Dime's going to set up right here. And he's got a really cool setup, and hopefully he'll get it first try right here. Beautiful first try rocket jump. Those are not easy to do.
And I hate this part of the speedrun right.
Yeah, that's pretty typical.
You got me.
You can use that to your advantage, especially on Wake Up. Also, say hi to the Berserk. If you've ever wanted to fist demons, well, here, Doom's your game. We're going to showcase the real power of the BFG. So we got the Spider Mastermind right here. So there's the Spider Mastermind. Or should I say, there was the Spider Mastermind. All right, so we will do a really cool BFG grab right here. We're going to pick up a BFG through a wall. This has actually been known for quite a while. I think like 1994. But Dime's going to just pick up this BFG straight through a wall. And then we have another rocket jump right here. This one's a little trickier because we're actually going to do this rocket jump off of a lost soul. Doing something off of a moving target is not easy.
No.
Yeah, this is why Dime also made a safety save at the very beginning. Very nice. Third try's fine. So normally you would have to go and get a key, but why would you bother going to get a key when you can just jump out this nice big window? If the enemies will let you. Infinite height in progress right there. Now, like I said, this is the most difficult Cyber Demon fight in the entire game, because at this HP with no armor, Cyber Demon rockets will instantly one-shot us if it's a direct hit, and splash damage is a very real possibility with how small the room is. And unfortunately, because we actually need to flip a switch to end the level, basically a double KOing is not an option. That was some really terrible splash damage. I do like the crunch sound when you end up getting jibbed like that, though. Oh, the double KO.
Okay, breathe for a second.
See, we were joking in practice that he used up all his luck on the practice run when he killed him first try. There we go. All right, one more rocket jump.
Final trick.
Very nice, first try. So we're going to grab some extra ammo right here. Here is another Spider Mastermind, and, well, we got to do more than the last one did. And that's time.
GG.
Great run.
Thank you. No, that was fun. It was really great to do another run at Quakecon and to have a lively audience who hopefully enjoyed themselves, but it's not going to be just me. There's
Tear until it is done.
Gotta find a nickel.
For every time you heard that? We'd all be rich, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we just woke up from a bad hangover, and this zombie's about to make a very bad decision. All right, timer begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
Now.
Ah, neat. Okay, so here is Olivia Pierce, and if I stand right here, look at that.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it. We are in the official first level of an Ultra Nightmare attempt. 3 minutes lost for Nightmare for those curious. We are just going to basically do very basic things. The main tech for movement in this game is a small strat called W.
So in Doom 2016, walls and really any surface doesn't super matter.
Yep, like that. That floor, not there.
Yeah.
All right, now that we killed all this encounter, you may be wondering, should I finish it? And the answer is no. Oh, am I dead from this?
No, you should be
No,
fine.
just barely, just barely. I
Yeah.
think I was a little bit. So we are going to skip this encounter because if it's not required, why do it? For fun, you may ask, but we're speedrunners, not speed funners. Haha! Thank you. Jump scare, by the way.
Yes, yes.
I'm just going to sit up here, and I'm going to do everyone a service by basically just waiting this berserk out, and you'll see why after I grab this toy.
Boom.
The
Fist
community
bump.
loved that animation so much, we made a specific speedrun category to get to that fist bump animation as possible. Alright, so you might be wondering, Rytro, what the heck is a rail boost? The more accurate name is extended foot grabs, and I'll explain why. So like this rail right here, imagine that this is a rail boostable rail. So imagine you land just below the rail. Psychologically, you'd feel like, oh, I should have made that. I was so close, because you can't really see where your feet are. So what the game does so that people feel happy is that they give them a bit of speed, and then they reset the speed after. What happens is, on certain collision, you just don't get your speed reset, so you just, instead of going to right here, you go all the way over there.
It's kind of like when you play Monopoly with a kid. You slip them a little bit of extra money to make them feel like they're doing well.
I'm so glad we have Sab on the couch because I don't think I've ever heard rail boosting be compared to Monopoly before, but...
All things lead
You
back
know
to
it's true.
Monopoly. That was
So,
really fast.
we're about to be introduced to our antagonist of the game, Olivia Pierce. There's one thing I know about her is that she believes in honesty. But what I'm going to do is instead of having the cutscene where she's introduced, I'm going to skip it with something we call a paperclip.
So I wish I knew details of why in-engine paperclips work, but I don't. It's some sort of like magic where if you press your face against a corner and your frame rate is high enough, it'll just let you through the wall. And it works on corners, not all, but it for some reason just lets you through.
Yeah, basically the logic tree is that like the walls don't perfectly align pixel mesh to mesh or whatever. So if you just get in that spot where the meshes don't quite overlap and just wiggle, you'll eventually go through it. Basically, we're going to equip a rune over a locked slot. So I will walk you through exactly how this works. So if you want to, you can even do this at home. Just follow along with me. So what we do is we open the tab menu. I'm going to move down with the arrow, but on my mouse I'm clicking the equipped, and the game gets confused and thinks that I just clicked the unlocked, even though I was hovered over the unlocked rune slot. So we just get to equip all 3 runes for free. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see this Hell Knight, can throw a grenade and a rocket, and I'm just going to run away. I'm a little scared right now. Hell Knight's AI are designed to chase you down wherever you are, so while they're chasing me down and getting close, I'm just going to do some collectible hunting and hopefully not get punished. Not punished. Thank you,
Nice,
Mr. Hell
dude.
Knight. Okay, I'm going to do something funny here. Hold on. Oh no. Ripatuner, why aren't you working? Okay, my FPS program didn't work there, but it's fine because I get the boost anyway!
Ooh,
Oh, there we
hey.
are. That skips a bunch of platforming.
Yeah. By the way, for those wondering why he's shooting at nothing, that is not his sleep paralysis demons. That is trying to drain ammo so we can upgrade ammo boost.
This encounter is a bit scary. I think I'm just going to skip it, actually. Sorry, guys.
Is this banana skip?
This is Banana Skip.
I
This is how
love
we-
banana skip.
It's how we split out of this arena.
You might see the bananas we're talking about if you keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, we did it. You did it, man.
I love
did
you
it.
all so much. And I'm actually not going to do this entire combat encounter. And now if you wonder if this is for the reason same way in Res Ops about how we skip... Oh, that imp is inside me. What the hell? So yeah, I'm going to leave this combat encounter early. Not because I'm not going to do it, but because I'm actually going to make it harder. Okay, so you'll see why. I actually skipped to a later part of the level really quickly there in the beginning so I can access this teleporter, which will bring me back to that arena, spawning in the second encounter. So I am layering, yes, 2 encounters at once. But it's okay, we have something to even the odds. Even though I'm facing twice the enemies, I'm gonna have 4 times the damage.
Oh.
Could you? Thank you. Double trouble, you know, super shotgun, 2 things at once. You gotta get all the ticks you want because you want it as soon as possible.
Anytime we refer to a tick, we're referring to progress on something, whether it be a rune or a weapon mastery.
That's just because of the sound effects that the game makes whenever you complete one of those is like a tick sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, and see with quad damage, that's both encounters done quite quickly. Wow.
Wow, that was really good.
That was clean, actually.
That was very favorable.
Alright, so a funny thing about this game is that animation canceling also applies to some weapons. Like you see there, the melee animation can be animation canceled by firing the heavy cannon, and the heavy cannon firing animation can be canceled by melee.
It actually does so much damage, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so Samuel Hayden, we were supposed to meet with him, but instead, what if I nudge against this corner, and oh, look at that. In case you're wondering what this maps look like from the outside, there you go.
Who found that one?
I don't remember,
it Dara?
actually. Dara found that paperclip in particular, but there has been alternate strategies for that for ages. So what I'm going to do is grab the secret level from Out of Bounds, because you actually have to backtrack a long way from its lever in this level, so it's fast to grab it from Out of Bounds. After Samuel Hayden was done yapping, you're supposed to go down to this elevator shaft, but instead I'm just going to hit the trigger that says I'm at the bottom of the elevator shaft. So as far as the game's concerned, I talked to Samuel Hayden. I can move on, but I can't get back in bounds. There's no good way for it. So what I'm going to do is do a precise setup here. Walk forward, jump, hold forward, get smushed into this collision, get this buddy over here.
Hey, William.
Hey, is that his name, William?
That his name?
That's his
and
name.
look, I'm back in bounds.
Wow.
Hey.
Okay, so this is the BFG skip. Normally you have to deal with a laser grid sort of mini game, but instead I'm going to line up precisely, jump, crouch, and
Oh,
and there
sick.
we go.
Beautiful.
That's remarkably difficult. That's awesome, dude.
All right, now we're going to do something very silly. So normally you can't activate this button until this encounter is open, and there's this covering over the button to kind of show that, demonstrate that. Oh, wait.
Yep. There you go.
You can kind of just interact with that button at any point you wish to. Wait, should I do it? You know what? Sure.
Absolutely.
Oh.
You guys like Candy Crush? We're going there, over here. Okay, that's
Ooh,
fun.
that's a lot of imps.
Did I forget? Nobody saw that. I may have forgotten to hit a button. We're just going to act like nothing happened. Oh, look, yeah, we're right here after playing the... Gosh darn it. So Candy Crush is brain rot, noted.
Yeah, you got the rush of dopamine from that you needed.
We know you have your priorities straight.
Candy Crush or Speedrun, that's all I'm
Candy Crush,
saying.
obviously.
Yeah.
All right. This encounter, for some reason, wants to prioritize spawning enemies in front of you. So I'm going to stand close to this slab, and I'm going to look exactly in between these 2 pillars, which will spawn in imps, which I will put into Glory Kill, mastering Intimacy is best, because yes, we're still working on that rune, and then I will instantly Siege Mode them to gain Siege Mode Mastery. And if I do this properly, I'll have Intimacy is best and Siege Mode Mastered at the end of this. I also have equipped Rich Get Richer, which is a rune that gives me infinite ammo if I am above 100 armor. And I just picked up a Mega Health, so I have 200 armor. So I have a little bit of leniency and infinite ammo to deal with this and keep up this spawn manipulation going. Let's see how we do. All right, we are good. Could you die? Thank you.
Yes?
I wasn't talking to you, obviously. Are you a demon? We lost the sauce a little bit. Hold on, I can save it.
Oh.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm saving it. I'm saving it. I don't know how I'm saving it. I am.
Oh, excellent. That was a really good save.
There is an imp. I didn't save it too much because an imp did spawn in, but it's... Oh, we got Intimacy's best. Done. Let's go. Okay, equip that immediately. But,
Yeah.
all right, so now we're going to deal with the Cyber Demon. First things first, we're going to BFG him because BFGing him makes him take extra damage. And then I'm going to Alpha Rotation him as fast as possible. And look at that health bar drain.
Holy
What health bar?
fast.
And for people wondering, it's like, wow, that was fast. I have news for you. There's a second phase. Spoiler, he comes back. But we can actually kill him even faster than that. It's just unoptimal in that phase. So the BFG has a hidden mechanic in it where it deals damage per frame that the BFG is locked onto an enemy with one of its tendrils on it. So I'm going to do something called stopping time. So the game will keep continuing to give me frames, but the gameplay will stop. So look at this. And he's dead.
That's ridiculous.
Wait, now I'm gonna do something scary. So first things first, we equip saving throw, and we equip equipment power. And you may notice I'm at 90 health. A rocket does 95 damage when directly splashed at your feet. But saving throw, to master it, I gotta deal damage while in the saving throw state. So, master.
Oh, that's so cool.
And yes, you do have to do that in Ultra Nightmare.
Yes, so I'm going to master pistol equipment power. You might wonder how I have to do that. Well, I'm charging the pistol, and I'm just going to press the grenade key.
Wait, what?
So the game only checks if you press the equipment key if you have equipment available. It does not check if you actually use the equipment, and you cannot use equipment from the charged pistol state. So
Yeah, keep in mind, Ritro's playing like 4D chess right now, thinking about the next couple of levels and how we're going to be wrapping up our masteries and upgrades.
How far ahead are you planning?
yes, in case you're wondering how far you think ahead, I sometimes think to the literal end of the game.
A problem that would be a run killer for me is just a mild inconvenience for Ritro.
So I'm going to farm the last tick of mobile turret because there's just a bunch of zombies here. And now we will continue with the whole level, which is basically, in case you're wondering, a play-by-play breakdown. It's siege mode, then it's siege mode, and then it's siege mode. Siege mode
is busted.
Siege mode strong. So one stun bomb, siege mode, rocket, siege mode a pinky, just barely hitting its tail because we have an angle on it. Siege mode 2 ballista boost. Siege mode 2 specters that spawn in. Siege mode a revenant. Lure enemy AI, Hell Knight over here, revenant up here, and then 2 barons will spawn, but I got a BFG waiting for them as they spawn in, and that's that encounter.
Wow.
Yeah,
Whew, choreographed.
it's really
it's like I
impressive.
knew what was happening.
It is insane watching some, like, you know, more combat-focused runs. People just, like, tear through it. One might even say rip and tear.
Ha ha, I get the reference.
I know.
That was a terrible pun.
Nah.
But you just let it rip.
It sounded good on paper.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, God.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull out my BFG. And who guessed what happens next?
Hey.
You won't worm your way out of this one.
Ah.
Hi,
Beautiful
Revenant.
door.
Bye, Revenant.
He just fell over.
This is something that we call vegan skip. What I'm going to do is line up on this specific cross scratch in the floor, line up right beneath this light, and I'm going to buffer a rail boost.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
And we skip a whole elevator. In case you're wondering, that saves 15 seconds.
That's ridiculous.
Although I did lie, because there is one more rail boost if I nail.
Yep.
Get us just through that door is at top speed. No, but there's some easy ones. Oh, by the way, Leap of Faith.
Ooh,
did
nice,
it.
dude. Oh, man.
You cannot see it, but I just squeezed between 2 death planes.
There were
and
2 death planes, and he was over a void, so you have to jump at the exact right level of units to not splat there.
I'll put it this way, it does not look easy, and it's harder than it looks.
Okay, those Hell Knight spawns were so good to me. Like they,
Yeah, I saw that.
I could see them from every position. One thing to note, I am still working on chain stun mastery, so every time I BFG, I am making sure to stun something so I just get a free. Oh my!
Wow.
This is marathon luck. Like
Wow, dude.
Wow.
something is not right here. They hacked the game. I think I need an astrophysicist to disprove this BFG luck.
In the any % run, it's about precision, repetition.
By the way, I have to kill 2 barons with 1 shot.
Oh, yeah. 360.
Nice. So this is the final boss fight of Doom 2016, the Spider Mastermind. This boss has 3 real phases, all of them difficult. Fun fact, trying to beat this pistol only was like one of the most excruciating gameplay moments of my life.
Pistol only is such a meme.
It is such a meme.
I love
However,
it, though.
this isn't a pistol. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that. Let's do a quick check of the menu. 11-0, that's the weapon you have. Every weapon mastered. Everything upgraded, all runes mastered, and the codices, 25. And we'll get this last one from Glory Killing Olivia. That is
Official
100%,
run.
folks.
Official run. Nice. Excellent job, Retro.
Time
Excellent job.
will end in 3, 2, 1, now. This run is the run that got me into speedrunning. One of my first experiences with speedrunning that I really got enamored with was Bite Me's run at Games Done Quick, a huge speedrun charity marathon. Made me be like, okay, FPS speedrunning's alright. So I picked up Eternal on launch, then eventually came back to this because I'm like, I want something different. And now I hold world record in it, so don't let your dreams be dreams, kids.
Amazing. And today I will be doing Movement Mod. This was an idea by me. I organized some people, namely FTDNN and Nova, and we made it a reality. It is my farewell gift to Doom Eternal, my love letter to Movement. Let's get started. Difficulty doesn't matter. It's just a Nightmare, just so I can say I beat the game on Nightmare. Sure. Because why not? It's fun like that. You get bragging rights. The timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
All right, good luck.
This is sort of the antithesis of your Doom experience. Usually you just go around killing demons, but here it's all peaceful. It's all happiness and smiles. We gathered the game's best elements, and we made a mod out of it. Well, best elements in my mind, that is.
Yeah.
That way you can, let's see if I can set this correct. I can,
Beautiful.
Hey.
Essentially, like the corners of like ledges, geometry, whatever, has a little bit of a slope to it, so you are redirecting that upwards.
Wait, if you guys aren't noticing, by the way, I'm crouching. There's crouching in this game.
It's not a bindable action, but it does affect physics.
Yep.
You just have to bind it.
Yeah,
but also be careful, because if you uncrouch under something and hit your head, it just crashes the game.
It crashes the game. They didn't think that far.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They were like, yep, let's get rid of this feature and call it a day.
I think what this category really shows is, so you watch a 100% run and you're like, wow, the skill ceiling for combat is ridiculously high. And then you watch this run and you're like, wow, the skill ceiling for movement is so high.
Yeah. It's really great,
Oh, yeah.
being here in
Fun thing
person
here.
at Quakecon. What's
Here,
up?
Look at this guy. I'm gonna go underground. I'm just gonna.
Hey.
Oh,
Whoa.
And that indeed was a crouch. When you crouch statically, you go under the ground. Why? Because it's software.
Probably be able to take the things that he did and just kind of import them in some capacity.
Oh my gosh, the speed, dude.
Break and
This-
bake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, becomes
Hey.
soil.
Wow.
Rip.
That was so close, man. That was awesome.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for yelling.
Yeah. Yes.
Loud. I'm sorry. I know you guys have eardrums, but can you just please turn them off, please? Just for me.
Yeah. I think I had something ruptured. I don't know what it was.
Find that to be a little more difficult on the patch that I'm playing on, but that's okay. We go all the way up. We go straight behind Olivia, hit the trigger, and we're done with Knuckleball 1. 3 levels left. How fast is that? You can do this at home. Let's get this elevator punch boost. I'm foreshadowing, setting up a hard skip. Let's see. I didn't quite get the initial setup. Like, can I?
Ooh.
Nice. Okay,
Oh,
this.
sick.
Part 1
Oh, I've
done.
never used those.
Part 2,
Yes.
and there it is.
Oh, man.
Let's see if I could get this. Just gotta crouch. See if I could go all the way.
That was so clean.
Yeah!
That is insane, dude.
Any
Tech,
movement
I am
lovers?
so sorry.
I'm sorry, Tech. Sausage.
Ooh.
Sausage?
Big sausage. Big sausage.
Oh my
Hey!
god, dude.
Wow.
What the?
Always like one of my favorites. That's called sausage skip there because you need, well, never mind.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Let's
hey.
see if I can get
Hey.
Tetra. Yaffs.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh!
Clean.
Nice. Yeah, there's some invisible walls. He's been dancing around with that sort of stuff, too.
All right.
Oh,
This
yeah,
trick.
yes, you do.
This is hard.
And nice. You get the crouch.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, close enough. Oh!
Oh, that's
Ah,
wacky.
where am I? What am I?
Strange.
And that's time!
Wow.
GG's!
GG.
Doom Eternal movement mod. So short,
That
so
was-
beautiful, so elegant. I could finally take this. Here's to hoping for 4 more years of movement in the Dark Ages. We love you, id. Speedrunners. Beautiful message. We love id Software. There's probably close to 10,000 hours just between the 4 people here. In backstage, there's probably 20,000. We love id Software games. We love Doom, and we want more movement. That's our message. Anything you guys want to say? No reloads, no nothing.
So, yeah.
And let's get started. Time starts in 3, 2, wait, actually, sorry. 3, 2, 1, now.
He was too good at timing. Okay, we're about to see something called a punch boost. Let's see, Mute. Do you get it? Learn that zombie over. Oh,
hey,
nice. And get the bench. And
hey!
Wow.
Perfect
Okay.
boost.
so melee lunge works as like a quality of life feature. If you are not close enough to an enemy to punch it or a punchable surface to punch it, the game will be very nice and be like, we'll give you some speed so that you make it to make you feel good inside. And we abuse that basically by interrupting the punch so we don't make contact with whatever the punchable surface is. So we get to keep that speed and redirect it for a bunch of stuff. Like hopefully now? Yeah!
Oh,
that was fast! Good timing, Mute. Wow.
you.
Here's another fun
I
combat
always thought it
encounter.
was like
Look
a
at this
timing.
Kako. Look at this Kako. Trust me. There we go.
Perfect timing.
Oh, hello.
Someone's still alive.
Yep. Okay, so Mute will do a specific lineup for a dash boost into a punch boost, and if he gets it just right...
Looks good.
No way.
Oh,
Keep trying.
Keep going. No.
Too low.
Oh, go again. Go.
Again? Okay.
Okay, low checkpoint.
It didn't quite work that
You need
time.
to show it for the audience.
No, the game crashed!
Oh,
no! No! Loading menu crash. Unfortunate. Let's try again.
There we go.
Woo.
And he
Through the
sneaks
invisible
right
wall.
in.
Alright, let's get this trick. See if this works.
Chain hop, chain hop, chain hop, chain
Vertical
hop, chain hop, chain
Make sure
hop.
it's vertical.
Vertical.
Beautiful.
Bunny hop, bunny hop.
Bunny. Hey, we made it!
Monkey bars, am I right? Oh my god!
My eardrums.
Sorry.
Level challenges get introduced. Oh, good yeet
Nice.
blast. Oh, and that dash. Oh my god.
Yeah!
Dude.
Shoutouts Nova.
Thank you,
Well,
Nova.
Are we gonna see some Moroccan spice chicken with toasted
Oh yeah,
vegetables?
this skip named by me. I stole the naming process from Drake. A Moroccan spiced chicken with toasted vegetables is the name. I'm not kidding. It's a great name.
Is there
Any
a thought
dabbers?
process
Hey,
behind
dabber.
that, or?
It's a food.
It's,
That's
it's
it.
great food.
It's
It's
a
delicious.
food.
Actually,
It is a
cook
food.
So this is gonna be a precise punch boost.
Woo.
There
Oh,
we
wow.
are. Get it. Skipping an elevator section.
The
Oh,
cure
are
for
you doing it?
everything.
He's doing
I'm
it.
doing it.
Okay.
He's starting
So-
the secret encounter with Pit at the same time.
But yeah, he's basically doubling up a secret encounter and the pit fight all at the same time. And because he skipped it, there's no damaging walls. And it actually makes this fight a little safer, but this fight is still difficult.
But you also have 2 times the enemies, so.
Yeah, well, not now. Secret encounter's over. Mute just killed him that darn
yeah.
quick. Up, Arachnotron just clipping into a wall. This is
That's
restricted, sir. Okay, now I got a question for the crowd as we do this Revenant section. Do we spare or kill Steven?
All right. Kill, spare.
Raise your hand for spare.
Uh-oh.
Raise your hand
raise your
for kill.
Okay,
Oh.
I mean, yeah, there we go.
Steven's
Yeah.
dead.
Well, Mute, I guess it's time to get even Stevens with him.
You're inside, but not all inside this. So I can grab this. Oh, I didn't quite get it. That's fine. So now we get the most powerful.
And
well,
Steven?
Oh,
No.
no! Mute! The crowd wanted it. What did you do?
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Steven
I don't
will be
usually.
sad.
I'm a pacifist. I forget. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
To
Hey,
be fair,
instead
I
of being a
never killed either.
pacifist, you should pacifist to that enemy.
Oh.
Nice
I
back
do a
up.
backup here.
A nice wall dash off the.
And a good backup.
nice.
Yeah. That
There's
takes
an
me
all
back.
white.
That used to be the original strat. Meat hook off the pinky, and look at the speed.
Beauty.
Nice.
No touch.
So
Coolest
we'll
movement, so
explain it
iconic.
after, but please just watch. This is the first time when you're watching a run that you will have the oh crap moment. Oh,
Now this is a yeet hook.
nice.
Beautiful.
Nailed it.
Right to a
Amazing.
collectible.
Great job.
Great job. Okay. Very small thing. He actually spawns in enemies because if you like that trick, you're gonna like this one.
He has to do it again. Back to
Go
the
back.
start.
Yep.
There we go. Woo!
That saves 7 seconds.
Yeah, Mr. Mute. Those are such huge skips. How much time do they save? 7 seconds.
Hook, basically you get more frames per in-game time, and thus oodles more speed.
Also, shout out to that one developer who didn't
Oh,
want
yeah.
to cap,
We talked
who
with
didn't want to cap the speed.
We talked with a developer today, and during the conversation, they actually said that like they were thinking about limiting the frame rate, but we actually have some proponents who were like, no, that much speed is just awesome. Let them do it. So
Thank you so much.
They pushed for uncapped.
You-
speed, so-
You did this to us.
id developers are great for that.
does happen on Ultra Nightmare.
Yes, many a run for many runners have been lost here.
Oh, wow.
Not even close. Not even close. Say it with me. Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even
Not even
close.
Clean. Hold on. Okay, so this fight coming up is like one of the best fights to grind in the game whenever you're trying to get good at this. Just let Mute go through it.
Yeah, do we even need to commentate? I think.
Yeah.
Let's just let him see it.
I feel like I have to watch this in like 50% speed.
Yeah, it helps.
You know, remembering where things are kind of helps.
Yeah, this is one of those fights where every spawn is just consistent, so this routing is, unless the Whiplash does that, is so nice.
The pathing can kind of get you sometimes, but if you time it right, it's a little more consistent.
So again, he'll fire a rocket, pick up the quad damage as the rocket hits the Mancubus, so it will instantly kill it. 2 Arachnotrons, 1 other Mancubus. He'll need 4 Fodder Demon dead here in order to progress the next wave. Revenant, other Revenant, Dread Knight, didn't want to die. 2 Cacos, 1 Caco, and then there's 2 Carcasses, and that Carcass just didn't want to die, but that was very clean. Oh, okay. Dread Knight, so Mute will try to kill this Hell Knight, these few Fodder Demons, and the Prowler, and if all goes well, that is
before the
see,
pinky.
you
That's
Pinky-less.
so good.
You even see it as it spawns.
Hurting us or anything? It's okay.
Oh yes.
Oh,
new route.
this new routing. Oh yeah. Are you gonna do Convention Hug?
Oh yeah. Hey, where am I going, guys?
So he is halfway through the level, and now he's gonna do a skip called Anime, and we are going straight to the Marauder, the first boss or second boss of the game.
What was that? Oh, I don't have
Okay,
Ice Bomb
here's
here, actually. Just give me 1 second.
Wait, why would you need Ice Bomb?
Oh, you can
Why
swallow
could I
them.
possibly?
Why would you need Ice Bomb? Oh, that's why.
Why would I need Ice Bomb? He gets
Bye-bye,
distracted.
Marauder.
Shiny
See ya.
things.
Games journalists are in shambles right now.
Oh yeah, true.
Basically, you're just going to see the alpha rotation of this game, which is just Precision Bolt and Super Shotgun, and that is
Kirby's.
a very nice fight.
So typically we like to show the Kirby's. when
Where's
we
the Kirby?
finish killing
Kirby,
Kirby's. Oh, there.
this
Oh,
is a
they say
Mute
hi.
stream tradition.
They say hi everywhere.
Hi.
We love them.
Hello.
Hi. Now we're gonna enter my favorite level in the game. Such a good level.
Oh, you are all in for a treat.
If you're still here,
So this is basically the most open level in the game, Urdak. We're in heaven now if you want a lore update because the angels are controlling the demons, so now we gotta, you know, destroy the angels and then... Nice. Very good. Now we're going to see why after we get out of the top... oh, by the way,
See ya.
that Baron's the only demon required in that encounter.
oh wow.
I don't
Usually
think
you
I've
get
seen this
stopped at the
before.
door. Yeah.
And then we're going to get up. Normally you have to align the ring where we put Vega into the heaven system so that, you know, they don't. But instead, we're just going to...
See ya.
Nice. Good job.
But he's not done
Complete.
yet.
Oh, we're going again.
All right, so
Yep.
there is an encounter there.
Oh!
He has to kill. He has to kill all those enemies the place he just left. What's he gonna do? How's he gonna do it?
So here's the thing about the BFG. It will travel forever until it hits a surface. So you'll see the
Foreshadowing is a literary
consequences.
device.
Yes, sir.
That's not even foreshadowing. That's just
And-
straight
Hey,
shadow.
that's the arena.
Yep.
Okay, this
So-
one's dead.
2
now-
birds, 1 stone. Or in this case, 2 encounters, 1 BFG.
Look at the top right of the screen, and does it go?
We hit
So
L
the
with
BFG is
it.
still flying.
There it is.
Yep,
There it is.
He killed
We
it.
got him.
Oh, okay.
We got him.
Yep.
So that arena that we shot the BFG at is now dead.
And now we are going to do the next encounter, which is one of the bigger encounters in the run. But
He's only gonna do half of it.
for a similar reason as leaving that other encounter first so that everything spawns in, Mute will do the same thing midway through this encounter.
Hey, you guys see this Caco? We're gonna say hi to him.
Hi,
Bye-bye.
Keko.
Hi, Caco. Hi, Caco.
And we are at the other ring. That is a hole-in-one.
Yeah!
Awesome.
All the way.
Oh, don't clap yet. We're not done. We're not done. I'm telling you, this trick does escalate, bro.
All right. So
Oh, by
we
the
got
way,
all
that-
3 rings. You see
Yeah,
them.
all
Yeah, I
3
see the
rings.
blue.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. The blue, the purple, and the orange.
Blue one is totally normal.
Yeah, nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
the
we're not
devs
skipping
the
anything.
devs did not account for you to be able to skip the blue ring, so they only made the purple and yellow rings required. Cutscene percent 1.
Oh no. Cutscene percent.
That was awesome.
So yeah, these enemies spawn in as soon as we enter the encounter because we skipped it. So 1 whiplash here, 1 whiplash here, and now he needs to get out of this arena. So he'll,
Ooh, cool guys don't look at explosions.
but
See ya.
and he gets the
Nice.
tick, and that is the end of the encounter.
Great job.
All the way over there.
It's like we have Michael Bay here.
and it has some of the best combat and BFG usage we'll see. Look at that Destroyer Blade. Placed perfectly to basically deal damage to fodders to get this phase to spawn in as soon as possible.
I'm not killing this guy on purpose, killing him after this guy spawns and BFGing at a very specific spot, that wall right there, all to make sure that that Baron does not spawn. Everything, the place that I stand, the things that I shoot at the time is very specific, and everything is extremely coordinated in this arena.
Let's get some Ballista Boost movement. If Mute does this properly, picks up the Crucible on the way, onto the Tyrant, double Destroyer Blade into a BFG, wiping out basically the whole first phase of this encounter, which is, by the way, very scary.
Yes.
Now
yes,
there's two Tyrants. Mute will animation cancel the Crucible by aiming at the Tyrant's head, or just above it, more accurately. Oh, BFG. Oh, and we're going to see one of the best eat hooks in the game. I'm just going to say brace yourself.
It's timed very precisely so that you despawn a wall right there. If you go too early, there's an invisible wall.
You see all those traversal sections? Why do all that?
Also, where's the guy?
Woo! Oh, I made it!
Keep going!
Hey! And that's time! There we go! Woo!
GG.
Doom Eternal, 100% Nightmare!
This is Quakecon. This is id Software's stuff. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for checking out the run.
Mute, you need to give these people at least something for their time. How about you show them
What about
sausage skip?
Jaws?
Alright, sausage.
So, show them sausage skip.
Okay, yeah, sausage.
So this
is
is not a
pretty
category we were running today, but Mute is a renowned any percent restricted runner, and this is the sexiest skip in the game, and it's at least what we can give you as a consolation prize. So you remember that encounter we did? You don't have to do it. Mute, take it away, dude.
Let's hype it up, let's hype it up. 2 boosts here. 2 boosts here. Hit this ramp. And
off we go.
And do I make this?
Precision bolt. Oh,
And you got it!
Let's go! Woo! Sausage!
Nice. So if you were running an any percent restricted run, you'd be doing that. It is one of the best skips in the run.
Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all. Good night.
Excellent
that
run.
together. We're going to be doing the WMD-Max category, which is going to be really fun and really exciting. Max is basically we're going to have 100% kills and 100% secrets, except for this very first caveat in the first level, which we'll talk about. But we'll get ready to start in 3, 2, 1, Doom.
Woo! Just curious, ZELLLOOO, could you show off where the secret would be if you could collect it?
Yeah, we'll actually see it in just a bit. So it's actually right behind this Soul Sphere coming up right here if we go into this passage. So we're going to clean up the rest of the enemies here. It would be right here where this this switch is. Because we're going to talk about percentages and why we explicitly define things as 100%. So we're going to do spawn block a Cacodemon right here. So basically if something's in the way when something tries to spawn, it can't actually spawn. And this is actually good for this category because when the game does its kills calculations, if an enemy didn't spawn, it won't increase like the number of enemies like maxed out on the results, which actually means we don't need to kill it. So we try and block off as many enemies as possible so that we don't have to kill them. So we actually have a really cool trick coming up right here. Whenever you use stuff, the game just kind of checks the distance, the physical distance, but not the Z distance, because this game doesn't really have a like proper Z offset. So after we kill this Baron right here, we're actually going to just activate this secret door all the way down here from through the wall from behind.
Wait, what?
so that skips needing to jump all the way to a switch, which is line up right here. That should be good. Yep, nothing happened, so that's perfect.
I just love how you have precise setup so that nothing will happen.
Yep. I think that setup's good. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Oh, was that a setup for nothing to happen
yeah,
again?
Yeah, nothing to happen. You'd see 7 Nightmare Imps, and it's like, now you see none. So we're just going to look at there's the key. We're just going to line up right here, and we're going to strafe backwards and grab it with my butt. So you heard it here, Doom Guy's got good booty.
The glutes on this man.
That's why I call that booty grab. So, but we're also going to try and spawn block a bunch of Mancubi using these Spectres. How many did we block? Oh, we blocked all of them. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all 3 of them is really good luck there. So we're going to go to the secret exit coming up right here. So this is the easiest one to find. Most people usually find this if you just look on the map right here. Hey, look, that looks like an arrow. Hey, look, we're just going to jump through the wall. So this is one of my favorite strats coming up right here, though. Enemies, if they're aggro, they'll just keep trying to lock on you. So we're going to let this Arachnotron... I'm technically still in his range because I aggroed him, so he's just going to plasma this Baron for me, and then we're just going to do it right here.
I love that.
I'm so glad that's a mechanic.
Yeah, that
One
was
of the best mechanics of all time.
All right, so here's the dart room right here. So you normally would want to take an invincibility through this. No, we're not going to do that.
What? Is this a bullet hell game now?
Yes, this is now Toho. This is now Hell Toho. So these darts actually do a lot of damage and are really good at thinning out the Barons. And they're so good, we're just going to activate them again.
What's your strategy for avoiding them? I can't wrap my head around it.
So thankfully, if you're on this very bottom floor, you're short enough to where the darts will miss you, but they can still hit the Barons even if they make it to the lowest floor. It's so good.
Oh, that is so neat.
So we're gonna. This has the hardest arena in the game in just a bit, but first we're gonna get this key. We actually have a really funny key bump. If you just kind of just wiggle against this, eventually you just get the key. It's like Doomguy's just reaching for it. He's like, I can reach it. I can get it.
Okay, I'm just curious. Technically, do you know how that works? Does it just get confused, basically?
It does checks in a really weird order. So it kind of checks if you can grab an item first before the check. Like you can actually like validly move there.
Yeah, if this is a Hell City, I'm kind of wondering what they did before you showed up. Like, what do you think these demons were doing, like, in their typical day?
Waiting. Waiting and waiting. Wow, that are very, very hard to do, so thankfully I'm not going to do that. There, nothing happened. Perfect.
Yeah, and ZELLLOO is purposely waiting right now to basically spawn prevent a whole bunch of pain elementals instead of there being, what is it, 5 in that room? Then
yeah, as many can spawn as they move away.
So how exactly did that spawn prevention work by you just standing there?
So they're supposed to like move, and then the moment one leaves that center position, then another one takes its place. But if you just never let that one move, then you're good. Okay, so Spiral is very, very scary here. We're going to see a lot of really tight fighting here with pain elementals and such. There's going to be a lot of fighting. It's going to be amazing if I don't die right here. So I'm going to try and spawn kill a few of them from here. I'm going to jump out.
Is this just the whole map?
This is the whole map.
Talk about an arena shooter, sheesh.
So there is one weapon that we haven't gotten to actually use yet. Who wants to see some chainsaw action?
Oh, yes. Wait, but you have like a fully upgraded Unmaker rocket launcher.
Yeah, but this is more fun. If the hitbox actually wants to cooperate with me. Arachnotrons have very bad hitboxes. So we're going to do what Peaches likes to call ring around the rosy right here. So there's this dart trap, but if we just kind of go in a circle right here, we just avoid everything.
It's just a circle.
When you pick up the key, and you would think spawn blocking all 3 of them would be great. It's like, yeah, it does. But
I just want to say, when those platforms were moving in on you, I was 100% convinced it was going to crush you to death. Just curious, lore question, I know, in a Doom 64 run, but I always thought the Unmaker got its name because, you know, the angels were called the Makers, but were they even introduced at this point in Doom canon?
No, like, so Unmaker wasn't even really a real name until this re-release came out and Eternal came out. It's kind of speculated names for a bunch of those.
Oh, what did you guys call it before you knew the name?
Things that I can't say on stream.
Fair.
We're just going to kill this Mother Demon. We can stun lock her with the triple Unmaker.
And they just explode.
Yep. So we're going to hopefully see the 100%. If we see the 100% on the results, that is time. If not, I will reload the save and do it again. Time! Woo! Actually, since we're so far underestimate, I think we should do something fun for y'all. Y'all want to see some extra levels? Y'all want to see the fun levels get crushed?
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
Why don't we crush the fun levels a bit?
Okay, epilogue. Is that just a gimmick?
Hey, I finally died for once. You finally got to watch me die.
Oh, just like the difficulty. Hey!
The rockets he fires can end up targeting the floor around you and damage you that way, which is not a thing in PC Doom. What are you still doing here?
Oh, I'm about to say,
oh my goodness.
You got so lucky
I got so lucky.
They just missed.
That the enemies walk over there. This should be the right position. So I actually spawn blocked one Cyber. Normally you would normally have to fight 2 of them. And we don't want to do that. Also double KO. That works. As long as I don't push space here, I complete the level. So that's Panic for you.
Nice. Recommend stopping by.
Yeah,
thank you all for coming. It's been nice. It's been awesome seeing Doom 64.
And we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks again, guys.
I'm for Shockblast. I'm a classic Doom speedrunner. Yeah, I'm here to make an IL showcase. So IL stands for individual level speedrun. So I'm going to be running through a bunch of different maps on a variety of categories. So I think we can just get started. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, Doom.
Because played level 1, generally if you like owned the game or tried the shareware in Doom 1, everyone just kind of knows the layout of the level in their head. And,
Here we go. Shock just tied the previous record on this map. That was set again by Thomas Panther Builder. It was set back in 1999.
You know, the movement is painfully simple. In fact, you go forward, you turn twice, and you get exit. But because of that, getting a second off of this is just that much harder, despite that run being so old. It was very easy to beat for a long time. It's a bit hard to explain, but if you run into doors at the right angle, with the right position, you'll build up speed. Although I did have vertical mouse movement on by mistake, so that messes it up. But yeah, it still, rarely happens in this corner. I'll show the run that I got earlier this year, just as an idea of what you end up having to go for. I just get it instantly, and that took even more attempts than E1M1.
Okay, so when you were doing attempts, how many attempts do you think to get that door boost? Like how often?
I don't know. It's once every few hundred. So this is going to be one of the earlier strategies discovered for this map. So you'll notice that these platforms, they're pretty low, but it kind of looks like maybe you can get there. It's a somewhat precise setup. There it is. And this is sort of what the full runs of the game still use, because it's just that much. It's a very fast way to exit the map, and it's quite
safe.
Safe, yes.
Yeah, safe and consistent.
Another way of doing that, this is a run from 2002, and it does the exact same thing, but doesn't use a wall. I'll just put it that way. So, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that off the bat. This is why I'm showing the demo. It's one of the probably greatest demos of the earlier Doom days.
But it's still not the fastest way to complete the map.
It's called a zero press. It's essentially a way to press switches from further away than you normally would be able to. The full explanation is just kind of math rounding errors, but essentially means I can press it from way further away in certain directions. This map is sort of notorious for being
the most evil, Sandy Peterson map of all time.
But that, I think, makes it especially popular among speedrunners. It's a very classic movement practice map. How good can you climb these ledges? How fast are you on them? You wouldn't see it, but there are commonly I would get blocked there, and then that's the normal way to complete the map across those ledges.
Just insane. That was so good. You're running as quick as you can at the end there.
Pretty much. But that's still not the fastest way to do that part. And you could do that instantly, basically, as well. It's another wall run.
That was a wall run, yes.
Yeah, and that's what you also see this in multi-level runs.
Okay. We just saw a death slide, which basically means killing yourself and then your corpse slides into the exit.
This one is especially heavy on tricks. You saw me do a small strafe jump there, but it gets even more crazier with this trick. So I get as close to the wall as possible to trigger a line that's essentially in a spot where you normally wouldn't be able to exit because you can't get that close to walls. You're actually, whenever you're at a wall in Doom, typically you're a little bit away from it. And then you gotta finish off with just a death slide and rocket jump at the same frame, in the same trick. So. And finally, I'd like to show a relatively recent trick in terms of how, in terms of its being useful. This is something that was known about for a little bit, but I will try. There it is. So what just happened? This is the definition of a what just happened trick, I think.
If I may, what just happened was an intercept overflow. Basically, the game performs a check on every hit scan attack, which was the pistol shot. And because the old game had to be quite limited, this check can only go over 128 line defs, which are active lines, and things, which are all of the items, all of the weapons, all of the monsters or decorations. And if there's more, the engine will freak out. It will start overriding basically the block map, which controls collisions. And that means there are no collisions, and everyone can just walk through walls. At this point, it also means that you can't interact with anything. So you basically can't exit if it requires you to press a switch. This only works in maps where you have the kill floor, which luckily this map has.
Yep. They're gone. If you ever played the map 30, the way the map 30s typically work in Doom 2, you have this boss brain. What's behind it is
John
Romero on a pole. You need to kill him, and there's the exposed brain that you need to shoot rockets into. Just raise and lower this lift, and you only need 2 rockets. The way the rockets kill him is through blast damage. So depending on how far away that Romero is from the wall, you need more or less rockets. If you play the original Doom 2, you usually need 3. This was I made this run back in 2022. No, you'd love to just get into the Romero head box and BFG him or something, right? Well, you can, as you'll see here.
Yeah, so this is a map set called Sunlust, and it's from 2015, and it is regarded highly as one of the best challenge WODs out there. As you can see, you can probably understand where the challenge lies.
So yeah, this fight is all about managing the targets and dodging the fire at the right moment. Oops. I got too comfortable there, but yeah, one more map that is the opposite challenge content. That map had a lot of monsters and narrow areas. This one has almost no monsters, and all of the challenge is in how you move through it. So, and yeah, as you can see, this map is all about control with your jumps, and like I said, you do not have air control. So once you commit to a jump, that's it. Okay, this should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna save a little bit more just so we don't have to watch me fall too many times. Oops. All right. You have to be right on the edge to hit that switch, which makes it a little tricky. And now we're on to a bunch of rocket jumps. Got that one first try at least. That one's the hardest one, I think. Despite what this one, it looks a lot harder. And obviously I failed it, but it's really not that bad. And you can retry this one as many times as you want until you, I guess, run out of health. So yeah, you wall run on a fence, and then you rocket jump off a wall into the exit. And that's how you're supposed to complete the map. That's intended. Right, I think that's pretty much the time for our showcase. So.
No, that blew by. That was.
Yeah, it was quite quick.
So today we're doing the Ancient Gods Part 1, 100% Nightmare. Then we'll take a quick break and do Tag 2. But we've already wasted enough time. Let's just freaking get into it. Hold on. Tech issues. I'm going to help everyone's eyes real quick. Give me 1 second. Environmental screen shake off.
Oh, you don't keep that on?
And motion blur off. Okay, it gets removed when you hit an enemy.
Tutorials.
Tutorials.
Turn that off. It turns on after every patch update.
Okay. I thought I turned that off beforehand, but Okay, so we're going to be introduced to our friend the Marauder for the first time in this run. We're going to deal with him.
You're going to do the thing? Very nice. What Marauder? What Marauder? Say goodbye!
9. Don't ask me why I bind it to 9. I just do, okay?
Oh. The setup is a little peculiar. You have to line up at a very specific dot at a place, and sometimes it just doesn't work. It might take a couple tries.
Yeah, it's very much depending on what collision you're on.
Hey!
Oh, there we go. Oh. It's not over yet. Not over yet.
There we go.
There we are.
Nice. Or not. Some of them you can, some of them you can't. Setting up a fast deeply right here. Watch this.
Goodbye, Baron.
Wow. Just out and dead.
That Baron was supposed to spawn in, but we ice bombed him before he came into the arena, so he just fell through the floor. All right, I'm going to do something a little special here. I'm actually going to go a little bit slow because I want to demonstrate something. I want everyone to see that a Marauder spawns here, okay?
Hi, say hi, hi.
All right, there's a Marauder there. I want you to keep that in mind as... Hold on, picking up some collectibles. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold up the energy shield right here. Good fight.
Bye, Marauder. Bye.
Does this route have any like instance of a Marauder being hit with like the lock-on redirects? Like lock-on on the side?
Oh, are you talking about anime combo? Anime combo.
Oh.
So what you do is... locked onto the dog, don't mind me. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more try, and then I'm going to just...
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
That's so much damage.
I'm just gonna feet ballista to showcase that. So that's what we call anime combo, where you distract him from lock-on from above and then just shoot him while he's blocking the rockets.
Very fun.
So that all of it hit it. It is a very nice casual technique, and if you can flick your mouse that way, I do recommend doing that at Marauder
You guys
Guild.
like spaghetti? You guys like pasta? There you go. Spaghettified pasta. Instantly vaporized.
Oh, that was a
There we
good
go.
one. Thank you, Marauder.
You guys like that?
So Buff Totem is making every enemy fast. I'm going to get a chainsaw here, and I'm going to do this setup and hopefully get both these tyrants that spawn in with a double D blade.
Very, very precise. There's a guy.
Okay,
And
I
you hit
think
him.
I got it. I think I got it. So, okay, and then I'm going to set up here for another double D blade on this and a Baron. As you can see the Baron. Oh, I think I missed him actually. He doesn't seem to have giblets. It's fine. It's
Still fast.
Yeah, it's still like okay. I'm gonna get this Baron. He's not possessed actually because this encounter has so many enemies. We're actually at spawn cap, so the spirit can't spawn in if it wanted to.
Yeah, this was going to be the encounter, I would guess, where the spawn cap happened.
Basically, if you go for a chainsaw at the beginning of phases, you're kind of risking like hoping for bad RNG so you don't lose time for unoptimal. Oh, sometimes
Oopsies.
I think like a particle effect block that.
Oh wow.
That can happen sometimes. It's very rare, but it's. See
what?
I just said it's very rare. Game, quit disagreeing with
What
me.
blocked it?
All right, we're into the final Slayer Gate of the run. Arguably the hardest encounter in the run. There's a Possessed Marauder here, spoiler. And Possessed Marauders are very dangerous because they will instantly change direction and can just instantly gank you. Get this guy stunned because imps are just very fast to glory kill, and I did not have much stun on cooldown. So, Possessed Marauder, BFG.
Yes. Good damage.
Yeah, good damage. Unfortunately, not you can insta-kill. See, we only got him 1 HP, but we will take that. Oh my
That's
goodness.
good. That's good.
Went better than I expected, honestly.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
All right,
Yeah.
we're going to do the last... I think this is the last punch boost of the run.
Oh, I love this one.
Dash, punch boost.
Hey!
And I skip punching down a tree, and I'm going to...
Oh, nice.
Didn't get the bunny hop. That was the first frame.
You're not gonna ride a Kako elevator? Like, jump on your head?
Should I? Should I?
Why not? Let's show
That'd
it
be funny.
off.
Okay.
Just for fun.
So this is what we call Pet Kako.
Oh,
You can just jump on it.
And you can just ride him, and he can take you places that you know. Oh!
I blame you all.
You know, I will take full response. Oh no! Just before the phase ended.
What did you do, American?
Come on.
Okay, I'm going to do the micro missile strat on this guy because he's just being that.
Come on, there we go.
All right, time
Time is
ends
coming
in
up.
about 3, 2, 1, now.
Woo!
Excellent stuff.
We've defeated Sammer. We've saved the world.
You did it. You won. I am not the villain of the story, even though this was a sick boss fight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so starting in 3, 2, 1,
All right.
go! I'm going to quickly go over this. Those are not required encounters. I'm going to do a skip called Fountain Skip. Basically, how this fountain fight is triggered is that you have to get a ghost dog.
that
However, I'm just going to sit in a precise spot, wait for this Hell Knight.
Yes, perfect.
That is good. And if you wait just a second...
Hopefully that works.
This will work. This will totally work.
So yeah, basically the Hell Knight Gib is hitting.
There we go!
Nice.
I think the default way of how we think that skip works is that the game only checks like the type of object and not the object itself. So, and for some reason, like the giblets of the Hell Knight are the same class of object as the dog. So we were able to just completely skip a small traversal section to unlock that dog.
And how long would it normally take to get that dog?
To tell you the truth, this strat actually is very small in terms of time save. It's 2 seconds, but we go for it because it's literally
really?
at the beginning of the run. Yeah, it is. It is like so much work for so little gain. Just gonna do this just in case.
I respect it. Respect it.
There is also a soft lock you can get to later in the run if you die, and I'm gonna try to avoid that. So I am just going to pick that up for safety, so I don't die in that encounter. It is a very low chance, but you know, why take a chance when you can make it a certainty? That's I feel like that's That quote should be on a t-shirt. Sheesh, I didn't expect that to be
That was
so philosophical.
That was deep, honestly. Yeah.
Okay, and now after is my favorite part of the encounter. There will be 3 pinkies we have to spawn because that will spawn in the final phase of the encounter, which is a Baron and some other junk. I don't memorize it because you're going to see exactly why. So, 1 Baron, I'm going to slob him to get him into low health state.
And
BFG to kill nearly everything,
And you made it.
and
Nice.
bam! Take the
Nice.
portal straight to the Gore nest so we can immediately start the escalation encounter.
While the BFG
That
is
is
still
nice.
flying. That's sick.
Yes. Now, normally, there is a cool pause boost we would do here, but it turns out it's actually slow, so unfortunate.
it's also hard.
It is very hard, and for 4 seconds of time save. So instead, we found this punch boost. Thanks,
This one's
Scal.
really nice.
So we're
Thank
just
you,
going to go here,
Boom.
hold
Oh.
forward, and punch.
Boom. There we go.
And, oh my
All
goodness,
the
we
way
skipped
up,
all
all
that
the way.
hardcore.
Nice.
And you're done.
And then I'm going to swap to micro missiles here so I can double D-blade this.
Very nice.
And get this. Oh.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
hammer until it's done. That's basically what it is
So
here.
much ammo on
And
the
then,
ground.
because I swapped all my mods before this
Boom.
encounter, I'm just going to, guess what?
Double D blade.
3
again.
double D-blades in a row, and this encounter is basically dead.
So many double
Are we
D-blades,
good?
so
Okay.
nice. Oh, I
Gonna do some
haven't-
sexy movement here.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Shout out Spouser. Nope. Oh, wait.
Try it again.
Try it again. You tried it. You tried it again.
There we go. Oh! There we go.
Oh my
Perfect.
god!
This is why this is my favorite run. It has nowhere to short circuit this fight. I need to kill both whiplashes at once. So
At
there they
once.
are.
Nice.
I do have, okay.
Oh.
Oh, 2 Barons.
Oh, they spawned at a good location for you.
And 1 BFG.
That's scary.
Yeah, that was.
And that is that
Nice.
encounter
Nice.
over. Sheesh.
Well done.
Great job.
I took
That
a
was
risk
really
getting that
fast.
Baron in my face, but yeah, that was clean.
That was so fast.
Okay, so I'm going to short circuit this encounter by killing all these.
Nice.
Double D-blade. Nice.
That was so
Wait.
cool.
I love that.
He's a marauder.
I can
We're gonna
smell
do
the clown music.
We're gonna
from
do
here.
very specific damage cycles to try to get this guy as dead as fast as possible. In the 2nd and 3rd phase, we can 1 cycle him with 1 stun. In the 4th and 5th phase, we can 1 hammer him, where we still need 2 windows, but we don't need to stun him.
I love
So,
traffic lights.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's my favorite.
Timing will end, by the way, when this 5th health bar gets to 0. I'll try to get it best, but it might be a little spontaneous. This boss fight requires a lot of instant concentration because he is RNG, so you got to be paying attention to when to best react.
Nice.
So that's
One cycle.
one cycle. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh. Yes? I think you got it. Ooh, there it is!
we are. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, timing ends as soon as this guy's health bar gets to 0, by the way.
Don't.
Hi, man.
And
And
time.
time. Dude! Oh my god. Do we need like a retime on that or?
That was fast.
that was
That was
really
fucking
fast.
Ancient Gods 2, I'm so glad I could show this off. This is my favorite run to run in speedrunning. Has so much RNG, but in like a good way. I think it's good RNG because you can play off basically every pattern you get.
Adapting is
Oh,
fun.
by the way, no.
Oh! I wanted it!
Resurrector in this nice little Lost Levels campaign that we're just going to take out as fast as possible because I am very tired at this point in the day and we just want to get it over with ASAP. So the Lost Levels is an unlockable campaign you can get by either completing the main game, unlocking the features menu, or some other conditions. And it's actually developed by our very good friend in the community in the room right now, Kaiser. So this is my way of saying thank you for a really fun campaign, and I'm going to break it in front of your eyes. So I'm going to let Dime take over on commentary as we get started in 3, 2, 1, Doom. Really deadly. Speaking of deadly encounters, it's very possible I'm going to die here, because to get to across this bridge, it's kind of miserable in a run. The Cacodemons just love to block. I think we should be good.
Yeah, looks good here. Just a gauntlet of enemies there at the end, and yeah, that's the first level already. Or GG.
Actually, hold that thought. Let's do this key grab coming up here.
Yeah. If you looked, there was 3 pictures on the wall, and ZELLLOO's going to push 2 of them for this puzzle to bring down the blue key, just low enough to do a key grab.
There we go.
First
Perfect.
try. Literal, like, frames from death.
Thank
Nice
you,
damage
minimum damage roll right there. Like they can roll for anywhere from 11 to 88 damage, and I got there. But okay. Wow.
If you can just get to the soul
I
sphere,
just
so
want the
close.
soul sphere. That's all I want at this point. That's all I want. Please just give me the soul sphere. Okay.
Oh, good. multiple pain elementals.
Took
and
forever
then
for them to die. All right, hopefully we'll get this first try so we can line up here. Very nice, first try.
Excellent.
Okay, everything's dead, so now we just have to leave. So there's a mean trap when we finally get to the exit right here. Oh, well, the Cacodemons were just as mean too, so it's okay. There's a mean line def right here. The moment we enter this room, a bunch of pain elements spawn, so we're going to book it. Yes, we death exited. Perfect. But I think we want to see the IL strat for this. Do we want to see the funny strat?
Yes, of course.
Let's go for the
Always.
funny strat. So it depends on getting a good pattern right here from enemies. This is not a good pattern. So if we're very lucky right here, we can just stun lock the Mother Demon behind the gate. Make sure she doesn't move. I'm not getting good luck. I have enemies hitting behind me. Please just let me do it for a little longer. Oh, we managed to kill her. We managed to do it. So all we're just going to do, we're just going to take the victory lap until the screen fades. It doesn't matter that I'm dead. Time is coming up on results right here. Time.
Over.
So we're going to load this save. So you might remember the layer from the run yesterday. This is the second main secret level. I want to go do a little bit of sightseeing. So why don't we do that real quick? So I'm going to go look at some stuff behind the castle. You're definitely not supposed to get up to this part of the map right here with the collision. So we have very specific set of lineups here. Reset that up. Okay, there we go. So you can appreciate the nice mountain textures, the nice black void below us, the skybox. I really do love the lightning skybox, by the way. But maybe I want to look at something a little bit different. So what if I make it change? So I did. So in this level, there's actually an out-of-bounds trigger, an exit trigger that's out of bounds, that's tied to the scripts in this level. And due to the properties of how that works, you'll see there's no next level on the screen right here. And this is because it would send me to a level that doesn't exist, which actually calls the credits. But instead of calling the credits in this version of the game, it does something I think is a little funnier. We broke hell so hard it kicks us back to the main menu. So there, no more Modern Doom, no ending, nothing. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. Stay tuned for Doom 2016 any %. It'll be a great way to cap off our little section.
Heyo. How's everybody doing? My name is Dylon57. Welcome back to another epic speed run.
Why do you have to do the YouTuber voice? Like, come on, dude. You will be worse.
Rip and tear until it is done.
And
go.
Nice. All right, good luck.
All right.
This strat Dylon's about to do here is very difficult. It is intro skip. Basically, you have to make a precise jump and then clip through a wall above all these zombies. And the fun fact about this thing, Doom Guy doesn't have the Praetor suit, so he still has kind of like a naked character model, and we will see that for the next level. As Dylon do some precise platforming. Meta, you want to get into it?
There's already like 3 or 4 things, but we can't talk about everything, so that's okay.
He's just walking out of bounds, people. Don't worry. Walls are merely suggestions when you're a speedrunner like Dylon.
Where the walls are invisible and they don't matter.
Yeah, if you believe that the walls aren't invisible, look at this. He's just going to grab the switch through a wall. Yeah,
Nice.
it's just that simple.
I do want to point out really quick that we...
One sec.
Yep.
Okay, we count 13 shots there so that we know where we're going because it's completely, You're
As you can see, I can't.
You will notice before we get out of this level that does.
And this is another precise little bit of platforming. There's not much room between, the floor and you falling out of bounds, and he grabs the door from out of bounds. That is nice.
If you fall, which is usually the main reason
hold on.
for failing.
Let this boost speak.
Okay. You fall right into the corner. Oh my god! Hole in one!
Sick.
Holy!
And fortunately, as soon as Doom Guy actually grabs stuff, he has it. And I'm gonna try to do flick boost here.
Oh!
Hey!
Oh, let's go!
Oh, that's sick.
All right, now if he does this boost effectively, he'll get to the top of the tower. It's not over yet. Oh, that is a good boost. That's a good boost. Will he get it? Will he get it? Will he get? Oh!
That works. That works.
Almost perfect.
All good.
Yeah, that is just the bottom floor.
Grab the
We
checkpoint.
take those. Yeah, we're going to climb this little collision here. There's just a little bit that strikes out, and then we're going to do a very new implemented rail boost. Shoutouts to Seeker, and I think actually no, Pi found this, and Seeker did a variation on it But yeah, shoutouts to both of them. Without them, Doom 2016 would be way slower.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sick. All right.
Until
First
this
try.
was found, or until the one in later was found.
That boost was insanely
That was
hard.
really
Arguably
clean.
the hardest boost yet, so good job, Dylon.
Thank you.
I
Very
like
clean.
that. All right, Argent facility destroyed. It's been destroyed because hell, plot reasons, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually going to try to finish this level before Sam stops talking.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I accept the challenge. I mean,
Nice.
Sam is still chatting. We're at the final tram. Of course, it won't open because we haven't spawned the fight and we haven't completed the fight. But you can press a button through walls because walls don't exist in this game.
Can I be real with you guys? My name is Sam, fun fact, so I thought Dylon was trying to say like I was talking over him or something.
Oh, no.
I had a little existential crisis for a second.
Different Sam. Different Sam.
Samuel Hayden.
Shut the hell up, Sam.
I swear to God, Sam, if you talk over my speed run.
Oh, are
Which
you
exists for
gonna,
some
Oh, are you
reason.
gonna go for the boost?
Oh, we're doing the boost.
Oh yes, you guys gotta see this. This is another application of foot grabbing. There
Beautiful.
we go.
Very nice.
Ah, that is so sick. I love that boost.
This is another rail boost here. We're going to have to curve all the way around over to the Cyber Demon Arena. Here we are. There's a lot of kill planes here. You have to land in a very specific spot right on the end goal.
Nice.
And the
Yes.
Cyber Demon
Oh my
doesn't
God.
exist.
Woo, yay. And now we're on to the best level, Vega. Woo.
The second last one. I can't believe we're already almost done.
Dude,
Yeah.
this run just flies by. Coming up here, I'm not joking, is some of the hardest collection of rail boosts in the run. Arguably, both these are contenders for hardest. So let's see if Dylon gets these.
Yeah, I'm going to line up on a very specific pixel, and if you notice how that line is kind of aliased, I need to line up the aliasing to where it's not aliased anymore.
Literally,
so I'll be on the
lining
right
up-
pixel.
Lining up graphic textures. That's how accurate we have to be. And
Beautiful.
ooh,
We're
that
going to
looks
swing
good, that
around to the
looks
left.
good.
Beautiful.
Missing all the death planes, but it's not over. There is one more boost.
Okay, input buffer. By opening the
Sick.
dossier there.
Sick, easy.
Oh my
No
god!
problem.
First
Let's go.
try. What a gamer!
We're gaming!
I'm scared. That is so risky. I mean, at least to
And-
me, like, that seems so risky,
And he's
but
boosting,
you're in.
and he's boosting on the wall too, because that's just fast.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do a final rail boost of the run, and if all goes well, we'll actually.
Beautiful.
We are going to fall down this pit, and now we're going to fall past the Spider Mastermind. Now, one thing you don't know about this level is that Samuel Hayden in the final cutscenes actually loaded in behind all this collision beneath the arena. So Dylon's going to do a very specific paperclip, and
Smash my forehead through it. Time's going to come up when I hit this pad.
You'll see like a
Oh,
blue.
I saved it. Saved it.
Oh, wait!
No, I didn't save it. I didn't
No,
save it.
No,
Okay.
it's okay.
That's okay.
It's
That's okay.
Just have to do the entire level again. No big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah, so we can showcase the trick.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that more things have gone wrong is alarming.
Okay, so rail boost. Again, rail boosting, you're always in a grounded state, so you don't take fall damage, because as far as the game's concerned, you're always on the ground.
Teetering on a pixel's edge here. Okay. Boom, boom.
And
time. Great job.
Great job, Dylon. All right, well, that is the end of the marathon, folks.
That
Dylon's
is.
run was the last run, and I felt there was no better way to end it. This has been months in the making, getting us here, showcasing everything, and you in the crowd, you in the stream, or everyone helping with tech and the runners and the commentators, it has been surreal, and I hope it comes off as genuine. Say, I
Yeah.
appreciate every single one.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Tokyo Punch Out, aka Joshua, id/Bethesda community manager, outreach and all that stuff. Without him, this wouldn't have happened. He is the reason why we were able to showcase this. And coming here has made me much more comfortable with being a speedrunner under id, knowing that we got developers in the team who specifically look out for our speedruns.
They advocate
They
for
really
us a lot.
Who advocate for us and also just enjoy watching and hanging about. So I can't think of a better company to run games
This.
for.
But in particular, because Rytro is so modest, I really want to thank you, Rytro. Sam, thank you so much for getting this thing together. Without you, we would not have been able to do this. So thank you so much.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
thank
Big
you.
time.
Would you finish that speech before I stop talking?
Nice.
Yeah, that's it for me.
That's it for me too. Love you all. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay. Thank you and good night.
Good night.
Hey, that's all for the highlights. Thanks to my editor, Elf, for handling most of that. I wanted to end this video with a little bit of tonal whiplash. The main reason my channel died for the months of September through December 2024 was because of depression. I like a general/clinical depression, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about in reference to, well, this. For those who don't know, the original plan for the Quakecon showcase was to have developers on the couch for the runs. Kind of like how I had Hugo on for that one 2016 run. The plan was for that, but with other devs, you know, people who actually knew the programming. The video that I imagined for the Quakecon showcase was just all about dev interaction, but that fell through. From the ashes of that idea, we decided to just put on the best show by explaining what was happening in the run, GDQ style. The cancellation left me devastated, honestly. You can maybe figure out something is off just by watching me during the event, which... okay, that hurts. Most people would get that. But 4 months? That seems excessive. Well, during that time, I made about 2 rough cut videos about this whole situation, and then I scrapped them because I hated them. Well, I tried making them in a vlog/reporty sort of format, and I found through making them, I'm just not that type of DoomTuber. I'm not even a DoomTuber. Watch my Ultrakill videos. None of them really approached the topic in a way I liked or wanted to, so I just decided to not do it. But that left me with a bunch of footage for an event I spent thousands of my own money doing, so I had a bit of anxiety that took over every single time I worked on editing. But luckily, I got over the sads, which is why this video is brought to you by No, I'm just kidding. You're getting this explanation because it's the bare minimum I could do. I advertised this as Quakecon with speedrunning and devs to my audience. And even if most of you don't remember, there's about 100 or so that do. That explanation was for you. So in other words, did I stop posting a third of a year because I was a bitch? Yes,